All right, y'all, what's up? Okay, so welcome to season two. Okay, no, we're in season three, episode six. And since we are in episode six, let's just go a little bit of a little. This is my little form of having some of that little consent for episode six. We are now in freaking season three. Oh my god! Wow. All right, so now, well, if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Antasia Stripper Lamar. I run Authentic Glow Coaching. And, we put the cues in confidence because our clients, they just simply glow. So that's just something that I want to make sure that we put out. You know what I mean? It's not always just about me, and sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is all about me. And that's just some of the things that we have to kind of sort of get comfortable with, find contentment in. All right, so I want to revisit our five core convictions with a twist. So, the five core convictions that are kind of sort of where we focus some of our energy because I really wanted us to kind of understand what we were about. So, we can be cute and dress well, confidently, for sure. So, on our website, I want you to visit a few different options for the different types of style guides. Um, I'm gonna pull one up, and I'm gonna kind of sort of pick the one that I think is gonna be one of the best for that particular type of idea. So I'm gonna just type in style. So here's a free one. This is a style DNA worksheet. This says finding your winning style in any circumstances today. There's one that's called Style Armor, Dress Like You Mean It, Dress Your Dreams, a workbook for aligning your style with your goals. That one's 57. The other one is 17, Style Armor. Like I said, the Style DNA worksheet, that one is free. So, you can definitely go ahead on to take a quick look at some of those. I guess we're gonna kind of take that a little bit so you can see what that is. I guess we'll go that way. And I guess go up so you can take a look there. Always make sure you can visit the website to figure out what specific issues you are having with dressing if you don't want to go into the full coaching idea for sure. um, and for that we can live a full life and live that particular type of idea acutely, you know. So let's say if I click on Style Armor, Dress Like You Mean It, and then that's what comes up. Okay, as you can see it there. Okay, so let's say this is a PDF. Okay, so you can see the different textures there, whether it's jeans, lace, velvet, which was actually some type of textures that trend. Okay, why not go to the grocery store in a pretty velvet dress? You know what I mean? Like, just romanticize it. That's really what it's about. So we can find peace through our thinking and mindset and cutely. So if we want to go back to having, let's say, style, and you don't really struggle with style, but there's something that's still kind of making you feel some type of way. So, finding your winning style in any circumstances today. So, that can be a way to figure out your mindset and how that's connected to what your current circumstances are. So, if we click on this particular one, okay, so this is going to take you to this page. Finding your winning style in any circumstances today. Okay, so if I scroll down, you'll see the different price points, and this is a particular course. And in this particular course, okay, you can see where you have very particular different type of prerequisites that are necessary for completion of this course. Now, as you complete the courses and you go to your foundation, you click one, and then underneath it, you see that you have setting your intention, whether it's getting out of your current circumstances, your inner awareness of how your current circumstances actually makes you feel mentally, whether it's drained, tired, exhausted, angry, upset, whatever it is that you feel is going on, and then mindset for confidence, even though that's what your current circumstance is. Okay, you have to do those things with confidence. So if your circumstance makes you feel angry or upset, your mindset for confidence moving forward, even though where you are currently makes you feel that way, is what? Hope, optimism, okay, an abundance mindset. And focusing on those, whether through vision boards, meditation, yoga, daily steps. I say closing your rings. You know, I love to push closing your rings as a way to combat that anxiety, so that that future you thanks you for building that strength. So when someone does step to you and you are in your dream ideal, your presence intimidates them enough to the point where your ideal is not threatened. Okay. So you are capable of great things as long as we try acutely with confidence. So if we go back and I go to something like Dress Your Dreams, a workbook for aligning your style with your goals. Unleash your inner glow. So this workbook is only 57 bucks. So if I click on this one, and then we'll go down, and I'll just let you kind of see what it says. So here's that. Very simple, very simple. Price point. It's only $57. If I go down, here it is. This is what it looks like. Okay. So we're capable of great things as long as we try. So going through this workbook, as long as you align your style with the great things that you need to manifest, which you can do as long as you try, then you can have a wardrobe that actually aligns with what that person is capable of doing, no matter how great they are. So we are going to live well. This is another. We're going to live well as long as we believe in wellness. And this is kind of sort of and wellness with that cute attitude and confidence. So the style confidence boosting type of workbook is not just for everybody. This one is actually $47. So we're going to live life, well, no matter what anybody else says or does or thinks about anything else that we got going on. So that's what the confidence boosting style workbook is all about. So if we're going to live well, and we need that wellness, and then you're going to have to want to find a style that ultimately is going to reflect that young woman. You're going to realize now eventually that that's something that you're going to have to do. That's a road or hurdle that you're going to have to get over and cross. And by doing those things, you allow yourself those moments of reflection so that you actually see that is something that actually does bring you harmony and bring you fun. And actually for a small fee, 47 bucks. I mean, really, like I have these little moments where I'm like, all right, well, cool. If that's something that's really gonna put me on, then I ain't gonna really hesitate to basically do what's necessary, even if it does cost me 47 bucks or 57 bucks. So, anyway, that's all core convictions with a quick link to some of our products from our brand's website that you all are more than welcome to use and stop by today to actually experience some of them yourself as we go. So, we did that one, there's two, here's three, we'll do four, five, and we'll do that for our core convictions. All right. So anyway, like I said, like, follow, subscribe. I hope this video was helpful. Was really quick, I know, but like I said, it was only 5 core convictions and values that our brand stood for, and I wanted to link each one to a different product or something that was able to help you all. So you don't just get the videos. If you want something that's a little bit more solid and concrete, there are plenty of digitals and courses and things like that that you are able to use for your manifestation if that's something that you want to do. So until next time, thank you all for coming by and stopping by. This is where we put the cute in client confidence, and because our clients and our travelers simply glow. So for that, I'm grateful. And We have the glow ticket topics, conversations that truly matter, and I look forward to talking to you all again. So if you have a question about something and I did not answer it, please make sure to leave a comment, and so that way I can know what your thoughts are and I can answer accordingly. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye. Have a good day.